Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So, today we are going to talk about two pieces of information, two developments in the Trump cases, plural, that are going to have long lasting effects. And we'll kind of go through what those developments are and what they mean for the long term. So, the first one, the one that is probably going to get the most attention, is the fact that a judge has ruled that the concept of executive privilege does not really apply in the January 6th proceedings. Without executive privilege, the special counsel will obtain grand jury testimony from everybody from Mark Meadows on down. They have that ability. Basically, executive privilege isn't held by Trump anymore. And given the circumstances, the testimony that his staff, those that might normally be covered by executive privilege, the testimony they may have, it far outweighs any precedent when it comes to maintaining that separation and that deliberative process. That means a whole lot of people who were capable of not answering questions before are no longer going to be able to ignore certain questions. And they probably have a lot of insight into Trump's state of mind and what he did or did not do. The other one involves a case that it's on the board, but we haven't really talked about it much. In fact, I don't know that we've covered it. It's the E. Jean Carroll lawsuit. And you can look up the details of this case on your own. There's a whole lot to it. But the jurors in that lawsuit will be anonymous. They will have their identities protected. The judge made that decision because, quote, Mr. Trump repeatedly has attacked courts, judges, various law enforcement officials, and other public officials, and even individual jurors in other matters. Goes on, if jurors' identities were disclosed, there would be a strong likelihood of unwanted media attention to the jurors, influence attempts, and or of harassment or worse of jurors by supporters of Mr. Trump. Anonymous juries are pretty rare. That's not a thing that happens very often. They're becoming more common in the age of social media. When jurors are likely to, be influenced, as the judge says, be harassed. Until recently, this was something that was really only used when it came to trials that involved organizations known for going after people. The last major case that I can think of in which an anonymous jury was used was the Chauvin trial. The fact that a judge has decided a former president of the United States requires an anonymous jury because of his behavior, that's pretty telling. That's something that's probably going to come up in other cases later. So, executive privilege is not something Trump allies are really going to be able to hide behind, and an anonymous jury in a lawsuit is setting the stage for a lot of unique conversations down the road when it comes to juror security and security at any proceeding Trump may be present at. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.